Today is Amazon Prime Day, which is, I guess, a made-up holiday that Amazon just made up to make money. But I wanted to post a really quick video talking about 5 watch deals that I personally found very interesting and that you guys might want to check out. And these are just, short-term deals, so be sure to double check on these prices, especially if you're watching this video in the future. But I'll leave links to everything in the description of this video, and I'll pin a comment to the top of this video as well. Now, the AmazFit T-Rex 2 is a really interesting watch at a very compelling price point. It normally costs $230, but it's on sale all month long for $139. I've been wearing it for about a month, and it's a large, rugged AMOLED touchscreen sports watch, and it actually has multi-band GPS, which I think is kind of interesting. So, in a lot of ways, it's very similar to something like that $900 Garmin Epix. And, I actually think that it's a decent option for people that are looking for, more of a running focused watch rather than something like swimming, biking, and running. For example, you're not able to connect to, a cycling power meter or a cycling radar, which are things that I like to connect to with my watch. I've also been doing a ton of open water testing with these watches, just open water swimming, and I'm working on a video for like top open water swimming watches. And even though this has multi-band GPS, it did end up testing towards the bottom of that list. But, I would say, if you can put up with some of the oddities of this watch, that price point is an amazing deal. I will have a full review of this watch dropping, in the next week or two with lots more details about this watch. Now, the next watch on my list is actually the Garmin Forerunner 945, and it is on sale for $379. This watch originally went for something like $600. And I will say, while this watch is almost 4 years old now, even up until the end of last year, it really was one of my favorite watches. But recently, Garmin did release an update to this watch. It's the Garmin 955. So you can find much lower prices on this particular watch, but $379 is still such an impressive deal. I'll link to my full review of this particular watch if you guys want to check it out and kind of learn more details. And then another great deal today for Prime Day is the Polar Grit X Pro. This is Polar's current top-of-the-line rugged sports watch, and it's normally about $500, but it's on sale today for $379, which is pretty impressive. This is a really nice looking watch. It has, all of Polar's top-of-the-line features, that stuff like hill splitter, all of those running and cycling tests. If you've been thinking about picking up a Polar watch, this might be a good time to pick up the Grit X Pro. And then another Garmin watch to consider today might be the Garmin Venu 2. The Venu 2 typically costs about $400. I've seen it for less than that, but nothing like the deal today. The Prime Day price is $269. Again, super impressive price point for that watch. And this watch, it's a nice watch. It has a very bright AMOLED screen, good connectivity options compared to, something like an Apple Watch, which is kind of what this watch is going after competitively. Now, speaking of the Apple Watch Series 7, I think is probably the best deal of the day for Prime Day. I paid, full price for this watch. It normally cost about $400 or a little bit more for the cellular version that I have here. But the Apple Watch Series 7 is on sale today for $279, which, I think is a ridiculous deal for this particular watch. And I have, poked fun at this particular watch just in a fun video, but I am planning on making a more serious review, just talking about it for swimming, biking, and running. And, with that, the beta software that's currently on this watch, but will be released soon, I imagine in the fall, does have things like running power and a triathlon mode, which automatically switches between swimming, biking, and running splits during your race. I'm testing both of those features out right now, and I'm planning on getting a video out probably in the next month or so. But hopefully something in here is of interest to you. I'll also leave a link to the Dialed Cycling Lab just because it's a place where I have a discount code that you guys can use on any of those kind of newer items that maybe weren't listed here or were not on sale on Amazon. Probably helpful if you're looking for something like a little bit newer from Garmin or something like that. But either way, be sure to get out there, swim, bike, run, rinse, and then repeat it all over again. And we will see you guys on the next one.